Hello and welcome back to Spirit Mom. Today at Spirit School, we learn about the law of gender. It's actually a very fascinating one to grasp. In essence, everything in the universe is made up of both masculine and feminine, the yin and the yang. This is true also for you. Whether you are male or female, you hold inside you both of them. Both are required to be a functioning person. Often our imbalances are linked to too much of one and not enough of the other. Masculine energy is the go-getter, the hard worker, the get-her-done energy, the power source, the doer, the step 1, 2, 3 way of thinking, A to Z. There is very little poetry in this energy source, but it is the energy where things get done. This is the energy source of substance, where the feminine is all about the abstract. It loves love. It loves thinking. It is also where worry comes from and stress. It can be the most beautiful energy source of magic and wonder, but also the most desperate energy source of fear and pain. This energy source holds all things imaginative and beautiful. It's the energy source where life is gestated, whether that is a physical baby or just an idea. Its gestation brings in creation. So inside each of us, we hold both. On average, a born female will have more female and a born male will have more male, but that's just the average. That's not guaranteed. However, in the current society, you do see the topsy-turviness of this happening. It is an indication that energetically things are going through mass changes. When they said that 2012 was the end of an era, they meant it. A new age has dawned and is still dawning. Eventually, once we learn to balance internally our own masculine and feminine energies, and we come to terms with what that means inside us, then and only then will external societal factors begin to calm down. We are out of balance, so the world is out of balance. And we are out of balance as new energy is being poured down on us for the age of Aquarius, and our systems are just struggling on how to handle that. But in the end, it is for our own good. It's help wake us up. We were very asleep before. Doing this is how you deal, learning all you can and implementing the teachings into your life. So learn all you can and it'll help start to balance you out. The information has been out there for thousands of years. However, now, thanks to the internet and no longer burning the witch, we are free to study as we please. The age of Aquarius is the age of I know, where the age of Pisces that we're leaving was the age of I have. No longer do we need to concern ourselves of what we have. If you know all that you need to know and implement that into your life, then your energy will naturally balance, leading you towards what you want. In regards to gender, Pisces was a masculine age, where our next roughly 2100 years will be a feminine age. But there is a couple hundred years of overlap, specifically though a couple dozen years of overlap. Things are becoming a lot more magical because of it though. And then that testosterone is wearing off, the testosterone from the age of Pisces. Look at all the men you know and look at the decline in masculinity from grandpa to little Jimmy. So look into yourself and your life and start picking at certain things you always do and start to see which is masculine, which is feminine. If it's a good part of you, great, leave it. If it's a certain aspect of your life that you find there's overwhelm or imbalance in, see which one you're using and swap it out. So for example, the kids are always making a mess, or think about traffic. Do you cry and worry, or are you roaring and angry? The crying and worrying is the feminine. The roaring and angry is the masculine. Whichever side you do, try swapping it for the other energy source. And some of us do both. We'll go from one to the other, just still showing an imbalance. So look at these situations consciously, even if you're still yelling. It'll help you heal. In fact, the more you consciously watch yourself do any behaviors and then dissect it for imbalances, the faster you will begin to improve your life. Remember, the energies need each other. So the yin, the yang, the masculine, the feminine, they need each other to work together. If we didn't, then the masculine would be nothing but war. They wouldn't calm down. But without the masculine, the feminine would be nothing but, oh, I'm so scared, I don't know what to do. They need each other. They're meant to work in tandem. Like, we like to poo on masculinity in our current age, and that's probably because we're moving into a feminine age. And masculine, I'm a girl, so obviously raw girl power. But the masculine did do a lot of stuff wrong in the last age. But they did invent a lot of things. Look at what they did in that 2,000 year period, like roughly. A lot of things got done. With the previous 2,000 years, it wasn't as many things done, you know? And then going forward in the feminine age, we are setting ourselves up for good technological boom, but that was started in the masculine age. Now we can use our feminine innovation and thinking to really push that over the edge, because the feminine is all about imagination, ingenuity, and really the thought, the abstract, like really think about all that. And that has its dark sides. I mean, we're not just masculine, feminine, yin, yang. We're also called negative, positive, and the feminine's the negative. And it's not to say we're the bad, but if you look at things logically, the devil would be a girl. You know what I mean? Not that girls are bad, but the negative, the darkness is how we spring about change. That being said, the age of Aquarius is supposed to be a flowing, glowing age of positivity, because everything, even the masculine, they go right to the red war, right? Like, they can be good too. The masculine can be stabilizing. Think about a really good dad. They can be stabilizing. They can be calming. They're the taker-carers. They want to save everyone. Like, they have a hero archetype, right? Not that girls can't be that, but that's the masculine energy, right? So they have their good side. But when it goes too far, when it's left unchecked, they're red. They're a war. Think Mars. Think what happened to Mars if you know about Mars's history. It will go bad if left unchecked. Point is, they both can be bad, they both can be good, right? There's a law which we'll learn about tomorrow, because tomorrow we're going to learn about the 12 laws of the universe. And one of them is, the 12th one is about the constant change, how everything is mutable, everything but the first 3 laws. But we'll learn about that tomorrow. But the point is these are flowing energy sources, and they both can be good. They both can be bad. They both can change their polarity from their bad to their good. We internally can go from being more masculine to more feminine, regardless of our sex or given sex, right? We can change which we want to embody, and whichever suits the situation more. If you're a female and you're a CEO, you're going to want to be more masculine. But if you're a dad and you're a stay-at-home dad, which is a growing thing, you're going to want to be more feminine, right? So it's important to really learn and meditate on what these energies mean for you, because once you learn, you can learn to master them, which is the goal. So remember to keep cultivating balance, people. Goodbye for now, Spirit Mom.